Love it or leave it.
So the other night, I took an Ambien at 9:45. And I did it the way you're supposed to do it. I took it, I put my phone down, I turned the TV off, turned the lights out, I laid myself to sleep. About 10:05, my phone rang, and I answered it. The last thing I remember is the phone ringing. The last thing my friend remembers is my inviting her and her rabbi to a Seder. A Seder that doesn't exist. It wasn't her fault. She couldn't have known. She was calling on her way home from dinner, and I was on my way home from having been home all night. But that is not where it ends. And I'll just say that the rest of this I am piecing together using contemporaneous records and information I gathered in the days that followed. It turns out that after I hung up this phone call, or more precisely, I was hung up on, I did download OkCupid. And I set up a profile from beginning to end with photos, with prompts, quotes that mean a lot to me. I then began exploring the offerings. However, it appears I did make a mistake, which is I got the swiping direction wrong. Shut up. I'm just figuring all this out. And so when I woke up in the morning, I discovered a horror, which is that I had liked a lot of people I was not interested in. And all the people that I thought were cool, well, I'll never see them again. I did pay for premium. And I deactivated the account and deleted the app. The point is I'm single. Shut up. It's fine. I told you, this is going to be where I disassociate. All right. Let me ask you this. I'm 40 years old. That's more of a statement, more of a comment than a question. The last time I was single, my age started with a 2. I'm telling you, it was a pivotal 10 years. It was actually 10 and a half years, which is why it could start with a 2 and now start with a 4. Here's the question, and I want everyone to think about this. I want everyone to think about it, which is, what is the range of ages I should be putting on my dating profile? Now, don't say anything, okay? Don't say anything yet. And remember, you're going to actually, I'm not asking you for what you would say on Twitter. I'm not asking what you would tell people. I'm asking what you would say to God when you're alone with the app. I'm not looking to perform whatever you're trying to perform. I want you to actually think about what you would do. Hi, welcome. What you would do. Let me catch you up. My life's a shambles. Okay. I want you to think about what the range would be if you were actually alone with your phone and no one sees it but you. You're the only one who knows what the range is. That's for you. Okay. Now, everyone have a range? Everyone have a low number and a high number? No, don't be wishy-washy. I want you to have a low number and a high number. You're setting the number. Okay. I'm coming down. This is a safe space. Hi. You have a range for me? Okay, everybody be cool. And don't change your number. Everybody keep it.
27 to 57.
Ooh. You know why you're proud of him? You're proud of him because of how high the high number was. You permit the lower number because the higher number shows that you have depth. You have depth of character. Hi, how are you? Hi. What should my range on Hinge be?
35 to 55. And I'm 66 and single, so.
So we're both out there. What's your range set to?
I don't have a range. I'm done.
I'll see you soon. We'll be there. We'll get there together. Do you have a sense of what the range should be?
30 to 50.
30 to 50? Everybody feel good about that? Okay.
27 to 50.
27 to 50. Now, let's talk about this for a second. Here's what I'm feeling, and I felt it myself, and it's this. You all want me to set that lower number to 27. That's where you want me to set it, but you know it's a little bit wrong. It's a little too low. So what you're doing to make yourselves feel better, so you can fall asleep in your soft beds at night, is you're having me set the high number high enough to justify setting that number to 27. Sure, you can go 13 down as long as you fucking go 10 up. But you don't mean it. You don't actually mean it, because let's say, best case scenario, you want me to possibly have kids, right? Don't you want me to potentially have kids? So you're saying, best case scenario, I'll meet the love of my life tomorrow. You're saying, what are we, 5 years away? So you're saying you want me to bring people into the world, new people with a 55-year-old? You don't really mean it. You don't really mean it. Right? Right? 28 to 44. 30 to 45. 30 to 45. Now we're getting closer. Now we're talking. Now we're finally getting to the truth. 27 to 33. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. I wouldn't do it. I couldn't fall asleep if I did it. Obviously, would think about it, but not going to do it. Because here's the thing about it, which is, as I've discovered, is as a gay person moving through the world, it's that this is the curse of it, which is we bring the vulnerability and the heart of the straight woman to the dating world, but the kind of standards and broken minds of the straight man. One last point I'll make about this, which is one of the apps allows you to say a fun fact you love. Can anyone here think of what a fun fact they love is? Do you have a fun fact that you love? Can everyone think of one? Can you think of a fun fact that you love? Does anybody have one? What's your fun fact that you love?
I like reading old history books.
Old history books. That's a source of fun facts. Okay. What's your fun fact?
So, Ralph's doesn't have an apostrophe because it was founded by two guys named Ralph.
Ralph's doesn't have an apostrophe. Excellent. An excellent fun fact. What if I told you that this was the moment where I realized that there was no hope for me or maybe the world itself? When I saw a fun fact I love, and this person said, John Benet Ramsey had undigested pineapple in her stomach when she died. That may be true, but I'll tell you what it's not. It is a fact. It's not a fun fact, because it's about the autopsy of a murdered child. Please welcome Emily Heller.
You're really setting me up to succeed here. Stop shitting on my fun John Benet Ramsey facts. That fucking age thing was just the creepiest game of Sudoku I've ever heard anyone play. What do you want out of life? That's the real question. You can't just put a number on it. There's always an older person in a relationship. You know what I mean?
Well, no, of course. But that's the point.
Yeah.
What I want is the person.
You want the person to be 27.
No, I don't want that. I actually don't want them to be 20. I don't. No, I don't want them to be.
Because you want to talk about where they were on 9/11.
No,
and they need to
look,
remember it.
I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. The ideal person for me remembers 9/11, but not the Challenger explosion. That's perfect. I'm sorry. I understand. Yes, that's what I was pushing. That's what I was moving this group towards, the understanding that as much as you wanted me to have the range go up as far as it went down, wasn't tenable. But that's not. It's a practical matter. It's a practical matter.
Yeah, because people talk about the Challenger all the time, and you would be left behind.
Yeah, I can't be going to all these dinner parties with my partner and their friends going on and on about that teacher, and then I'll just have nothing to talk about.
And then you'll like panic and you'll start talking about JonBenet Ramsey's autopsy. It'll ruin the vibe. Everyone will leave.
Setting the bar low is not in this pursuit of a person of that age, is being open to the possibility that there might be a person of that age, though unlikely, that is the right person.
Right. And it's probably someone who's 36 and lying about their age, who you'll end up matching with anyway.
Hell yeah. Do people lie about their age and height on these things? They do. Not me.
How are you, John?
5'9".
Can we just do it for apropos of nothing, stand back to back real quick? And then I won't tell people how tall I am. Which is 5'4"?
I'm 5. Listen, I'm actually my actual height is 5'6" 3/4.
Okay.
And I asked the nurse who measured me, "Can I say 5'7"?" And she said, "You can say whatever you want. The truth isn't what it used to be." It's a cool lady. So you've joined.
I've joined
Here on the
stage.
but
I'm
you
here.
haven't done stand-up in some time.
I haven't done stand-up.
You're semi-retired.
I haven't done stand-up about 5 years. You're making it look great. No, I've been out of the game. I've been out of the game for a while.
I did make that look great. I'm working things out up here. Wait till we get to. I'm not done. We're at the. We are the very surface.
I have not done stand-up in so long that I'm starting to have like dreams about it, where like in the dreams, like people will be like asking me to do it, and then I'll like scramble to write material, and then in the dream I'll be like, well, this material is so good I have to do it again. And I woke up from one of those dreams remembering what the joke was that I wrote in the dream that was so good that it pulled me out of retirement. And it was it was just a premise, but I was like, this is such a rich premise. And then when I woke up, I remembered it, and the premise was, my life turned out different than I thought it would.
I mean, there's a lot to that.
So look for some live dates on my social media very soon. Is that even true? I probably thought, I mean, I definitely didn't know that my life would end up here, but this is the amount of attention that I expected.
Nice. Joe Rogan has opened up an anti-woke comedy club.
Another reason to come out of retirement.
And we decided tonight that I was going to also audition. Can we please bring out the anti-woke uniform, a.k.a. the comedian's leather jacket? Oh, God. Thank you, Hallie. Thank you so much. Hallie Kiefer, everybody.
He's going to put it on and transform into Andrew 12-sided dice clay.
That's so good. What's the name of the little guy that Billy Crystal plays in Monsters, Inc.? Someone said that when I put that jacket on, that's what this gives off. And it was so mean. It was so mean to say that that's what this is. I don't look like that, so it's the energy. That's the energy of this. Billy Crystal in Monsters, Inc.
Would you do me a favor real quick? Will you do like coming at ya hands just for like a second?
All right. Are you ready for some of my anti-woke audition jokes? Shut up, Malcolm. You can't say, oh, God.
So this is just so we're clear. This is for you auditioning to perform at Joe Rogan's anti-woke comedy club.
Yeah, I just think that I'm going to try to kind of tap into that market.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I mean, I think I'd have to work up to being, I don't think I'm going to get in there right away. Like they have like big names like Roseanne Barr.
Right, yeah.
And I'm not Roseanne Barr.
No, you have a few more slurs to say first.
All right, are you ready? Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these banks are so woke, they aren't insured by the FDIC, more like FDIC see you in the wrong bathroom.
Okay, wait. That sounds like a
What?
Is it a promise? Is it like a salutation? Is it like a oh, see you in the wrong bathroom? Like that.
Yeah.
What does that mean in this context? The banks will see you in the wrong bathroom? That sounds like they're saying they also think it's the wrong bathroom. All right. Lovett is discarding some of his jokes that he's considering. Okay, sorry. I'll be more supportive.
At the Gridiron Dinner last Saturday, 2 women experienced medical emergencies and received assistance from Dr. Fauci. Don't worry, Dr. Fauci knew exactly what to do. He put masks on the dying women and went back to eating his salmon. Arrest that man!
I am a sucker for jokes that end with arrest that man.
Me too. I love that one. I hate this jacket. I really hate it.
I mean, it looks so heavy. It looks so heavy, and you are not carrying it well.
No, here's the thing. I have a very short neck and a very short torso. So it's just a lot of clothes. Basically, most clothes, I look like I'm in a high school or middle school production of Guys and Dolls. I am, every jacket, I'm Guy Masterson.
Yeah. You look like one of the transitional scenes in the movie Big, where... We need to get this guy to a Zoltar machine, stat.
The fact that that movie is a comedy.
Oh, yeah.
When that woman believes some strange man kidnapped her son and vanished, and they never reckon with the fact that when little big boy comes home, it's like they don't go back to normal. Like, that's the most traumatic thing that will ever have happened in this woman's life for the rest of her life. She is scarred forever. Her son vanishes. She finds a strange man in her son's clothes in her house claiming to be her son. Then he just shows up 2 weeks later. They never reckon with it. He just turns back into a little boy and goes home. My goodness. The questions.
I mean, what about the kid who fucks an adult? When he's a 12-year-old, I mean, this is well-worn territory that would be perfect for Joe Rogan's comedy club. But
I'm just saying.
But it is what?
Reboot it.
Reboot it?
Dramatic reboot.
Dramatic reboot? You sick fuck. Colombian armed forces intercepted a homemade submarine off the nation's coast and found 2 dead bodies and $87 million worth of cocaine. Hey, what happened to the other $13 million of cocaine I ordered? Asked Hunter Biden.
All right.
Huh?
Yeah.
This is good, huh?
I think the more topical you go, the better, because then you...
Then what?
Then you can never keep working on the joke. You just get it perfect the first time, which you did.
Don't worry, everyone. There's more where that came from. Now let's get to this show.
Love it or leave it. Love it or leave it.